Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. Guys, Atari must take action now, and I mean right now. Atari's going through a very good period of time, let me tell you. I am very hyped for the Game Station Pad and the Game Station Go. I really like this product. There's so many things that can go with that. It's got a number pad. You can, develop games for the Intellivision from that, or, jailbreak them, whatever you want to do. But I think these are great products at good price points that are really made for the retro community. Now, I come to you as a big Atari fan. Atari was my first video game console. And I really want to address here something that, came to my mind when I was looking at all these products and getting hyped. And that is Atari's acquisition of Intellivision. It's a fresh start, right, for a lingering legacy of mismanagement over there at Amico Entertainment now. But Atari was the pioneer of video gaming, right? And they announced the acquisition of the Intellivision brand from Tommy Tallarico and the rest of the gang over there that mismanaged the Amico project so bad. Now, Intellivision, for those of you who don't know, right, have viewers from all ages, so I'm going to go through a little bit of history here to give you some context, right? But I made many videos on the Intellivision Amico. And the Intellivision was a beloved brand from the 80s, as we all know. And it was synonymous with nostalgia until it was purchased by one Tommy Tallarico. Now, with this acquisition by Atari, it comes with a lot of baggage, right? First, let's talk about the Amico saga, right? The Intellivision Amico saga. That went from hope to controversy. If you look at my very first video, I was so hyped for this product. I wanted a retro Intellivision brand. I wanted to play my old games. Football specifically, right, was my favorite. But, everybody was hopeful. I mean, everybody in the community wanted this to succeed, I would say, for the most part. When Tommy acquired it back in 2018, everybody was optimistic, ambitious plans that he was, talking about, a family-friendly console aimed at recapturing the magic of the golden years. That was basically the project. And then the project was funded through a mix of investments, crowdfunding, whatever. It's estimated $17 million, right? And what turned out to be this initial excitement turned into pure disaster, right? I made several videos on how their numbers of crowdfunding didn't make sense to me, right? And why people should not invest at that point. We had two different camps. You can go back to my playlist and go through all that, right? But as years passed, the delays mounted, promises went unfulfilled. That's when early in the project, I coined the phrase, overpromise and underdeliver for this company. And that's really what it was. But now by 2023, right, when this acquisition happened, around there, the Amico is widely regarded as vaporware, right? A console that didn't materialize, leaving backers and investors, with egg on their face. People that defended this console, people that defended the company. And despite the assurances of Tommy Tallarico and, John Alvarado and Phil Adam, just nothing ever came of anything that was initially planned, right? And I'm not saying it is, right? But if you look at the Intellivision brand throughout YouTube, throughout the retro community, it is always almost regarded as a scam, as an investment scam, right? Because of the lack of transparency, coupled with the ongoing sale of collector box editions of games that weren't finished for a console that never launched. It really only fuels controversy, which is still going on to this day. To this day. So in steps Atari, right, with a chance of redemption for the Intellivision brand. When Atari purchased the Intellivision brand, for all of us, it was a potential turning point, right, that we've been waiting for all these years of the Intellivision brand coming back and doing some retro reimagined stuff like Cloudy Mountain, all the stuff that, Amico had promised. Maybe it could happen, right? And, Atari start, the way they started at the same time around Intellivision, by the way, is a completely different contrast to Intellivision. They actually they said what they were going to do. But with this acquisition, you have challenges that people are not addressing, and I feel are only getting worse. The Amico Entertainment website is still operational. You go to Intellivision.com, you go to Amico Entertainment, where they're selling Intellivision branded products, including the game boxes, which are still branded with Intellivision, right? And this raises questions for me, right? These are just questions, right? Just questions, I'm just asking, right? Did Atari's purchase include stipulations allowing Amico Entertainment to keep on selling Intellivision products, and to what extent? You know, and regardless of the association between Intellivision and Amico, the failed promises still are ongoing, right? They're still ongoing. John Alvarado and Phil Adam, you know, no matter what roadmap they put out there, they always fail to deliver, right? There's no controller, there is no, you know, the games are always late. I mean, it's just, we have unfinished games. So Atari, to fully capitalize on this acquisition, they have to take bold steps. And I'm saying bold, I mean bold. They need to shut down the Amico debacle. Allowing Amico Entertainment to continue operating, selling Intellivision branded products is a risk, and a negative risk to Atari, because it links them to a company that is widely regarded by the retro community. I'm not saying this, I'm saying the community abroad, they see this whole project as a scam, right? Just something that is being made and slowly made to die in order for them not to be seen as, you know, committing some sort of, you know, violation of regulations. Let's just say that, right? Some people would state it much stronger, but, you know, in these days, I'm not going to take any chances. You guys want to go to court? I don't. I'd rather I'd rather stay away from court at this point, right? You know, for me, right, and this is just my opinion, layman's opinion, right? I shouldn't say I'm not an expert, right? Because this is in my my field of operations, right? But if I was Atari, let me just say this. If I was Atari, the best course of action might be to negotiate the purchase of all remaining assets of Intellivision or Amico Entertainment and just kill it. Just kill this brand, because these guys keep on doing the same crap over and over again, right? And they're still related with the Intellivision brand that you're trying to launch. Just think of it logically. Let's say that we wanted the much awaited for Intellivision Mini. Let's say they decided to crowdfund for this. How long do you think it would take for, you know, people that are not in the know, that are not, you know, privy to all that happened with Tommy Tallarico and Intellivision before, to start saying, oh, you know, this is going to be another scam, or this is going to be this, or this is going to be that. And that can impact how you're going to launch this product, right? They really need to shut these people down, in my opinion, right? John Alvarado, Phil Adam, and whoever's left there, they're just incompetent, and they don't have the funds, because their mission is not to launch a console. Their mission is not to deliver. Their mission is to not lose money. It's all incoming, not anything outgoing. The sales that they made are nothing, right? So these properties can be purchased on pennies on the dollar, because they haven't even sold 100 games of some properties. I mean, it's just ridiculous. The whole project is ridiculous. Amico Home is a joke. It really is. You know, and Atari's acquisition of Intellivision brand, it really is a promising development for fans of retro gaming, for fans of Intellivision. It came with challenges, but you need to close the deal. You can't leave this wound open, where you have these guys, you know, running this clown show on the side, putting out, you know, calendars and roadmaps that lead to nowhere, right? The only thing these guys are good at is cashing paychecks. That's the only thing they're good at, right? The games are crap. The product is crap. The testers are absolute jokes, right? Because they're not testing anything. They're not testing anything that's made to make money, right? The company's just using them for getting, and I'm not attacking the individuals themselves. They're being used as jokes, and they don't even realize it. The purpose of these people testing these consoles is to give the appearance of something coming out, which is never coming out. Never. They have no money to do this. And they keep leading these people on like something is going to happen, wishing that it's going to happen. Games that are incomplete, right? Games that are just not good. And Atari needs to turn the page. They need to turn the page and just kill all of it. By doing so, Atari can pave the way for a new era of Intellivision, the era that we were waiting for, the era that celebrates the history, the rich history of Intellivision, while embracing the future, that history that these guys try to take, saying, oh, we have this legacy. No, you don't. No, you don't. You never did anything for this brand except ruin it. The stakes are high. Atari can make millions and millions of dollars with these properties. But they can't do it if these clowns are still running around doing the same thing, you know, launching failed products, launching mediocre products, having mediocre representation in the media by not professionals. And that's just not them, right? There's other companies that I'll speak about, arcade companies that are going the same route. And they need to do something professional. Like I said, I am very hyped. Guys, I am super hyped for the GameStation Go, for those controllers, specifically for the GameStation gamepad. You know, I don't know how much they're going to do with that, but having that controller with a screen, can you play the games on the screen? Can that screen be a secondary controller? Maybe to buy some properties from the Nintendo DS? Can you imagine that? That would be amazing. There's so many places to go with Atari, but Intellivision is a dead end. Intellivision, Amico is just dead, and Amico Home is a dead man walking. So you might as well put it out of his misery. Atari, purchase this thing and kill it, because if you don't, eventually they're going to tie you two together. All right, humans, that's my opinion. I really do wish Atari the best. I'm rooting for them. I'm going to support their products. All these new products, like I said, I'm more hyped for the GameStation Go and the GameStation gamepad than I am for anything else. That joystick controller too, man. Those are all things that I plan on buying, right? And I'm not buying, as you know, I'm not buying a lot of hardware these days. But these are products that I'm excited about, and I will continue supporting Atari because they are a retro company, unlike Sega that said that they're not a retro company. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button, right? For those of you who are members of the channel, you get these episodes early before anybody else. And remember, at midnight is when I launch the Outer Realms. That's our podcast where I talk about the unusual, right? UFOs, conspiracy theories, and other stories from yesteryear that we would like to see made into video games, right? If you have ideas, let me know. Guys, I will catch you on the next one. Take care.